What's up, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to like the video so the algorithms can work a little better so that I can help more people and so that we can take this journey together. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because it's difficult to find. And if you don't subscribe, you may never find it again. And that would make me incredibly sad. So today we're going to talk about something controversial. Some people may not agree with me at all. I may not even agree with myself as I am on this journey to try to understand complex CPTSD. Like I'm really taking time to try to figure it out because I've read things, I've watched videos, I've tried to figure it out, and I just feel like I would get lost. So I'm just trying to put pieces together for myself. So, admittedly, I may be wrong. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments in a respectful way, please. So, I'm wondering if people with complex PTSD have a narcissistic component in them. I'm just learning more and more that people with complex PTSD, they may be miserable mentally as well, just like borderlines, but I tend to feel like they are your more higher functioning level of borderlines. Like they don't function in the same way with abandonment. I'm not saying that they're not triggered by abandonment and that they don't have that issue at all, but it doesn't seem to be as driving of a force. Like they may push you away more or want to be alone or be okay with being alone or feeling frazzled with people coming into their their space. You know what I'm saying? Like they seem to have something a little bit more independent about them than borderlines do. They seem to be more calculated with the fight in them. Like they are, they can be fighters. They can fight for the underdog. They can fight for themselves. They can become very defensive. But sometimes they can argue with people and people don't understand, what did I do? What did I do wrong? How am I upsetting you? Like, you're the one on the attack. You're the one who's in the wrong. But that narcissistic piece comes in because they don't seem to see the error of their ways sometimes. Like they are attacking somebody, putting someone down, making, not necessarily putting someone down, but they go after somebody, or they can also start to pick on somebody. Like I have something that I want this person to do, but that person doesn't have to do it. Like I want you to do this service for me. I want you to help this other person over here. Well, maybe they don't want to help that person. Maybe they don't want to bake that person cookies. They have the right to say no. And sometimes if you tell this CPTSD no on something, they can start attacking the person, picking on them, starting arguments with the person, making demands, making little snide arguments. I feel like CPTSD can be more keen sometimes on exactly what they're doing. Like they may needle somebody or be dismissive or rude or disrespectful. And my concern is, can they own up to what they're doing? Can they say, what I'm doing is wrong, how I'm treating somebody is bad? Sometimes they can be apologetic and they can seem to go into a lane of shame or guilt, or I do feel bad about what I said or what I did. So they may not be narcissistic at all. They may not have a narcissistic component at all. But there is an area in which they seem to not take ownership. That concerns me when they go after somebody. or they're the one who's wrong, but they're treating the other person like they're wrong. So this could be why some people think that borderlines are narcissists or that they're the same. We know that they're not the same, they are different, but the person could be more C-PTSD, and that meanness that they can display at times may be coming into play and creating some confusion. So in order to be a narcissist, you definitely have to fit the DSM criteria. And that's not to say that some people with CPTSD may be comorbid and also be narcissists. That's a real thing as well. So it could be that. I do tend to think that people with CPTSD can be very compassionate in one lane where they are helping people. They do seem to genuinely care and want to help someone or look out for someone. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you think that there's an area of CPTSD where there's a narcissistic tendency that's at play? Or do you think that's completely, like, I am way off base on that one? I'm curious about your thoughts. Definitely check out my book on narcissism that I wrote. I will put the link in the description box. I wrote it to help people like me and you who are not narcissists, because the likelihood of a narcissist actually watching my video is pretty slim. But if you are a narcissist and you're watching, I really do appreciate it. And we all do, because we all need to grow and try to get better in some way. So if you're having relationship difficulties, check out my book, Flip the Script on Love. And I thank you guys so much for hanging with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, my lovely people.